Hey guys, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel, and this is a review for the LBX Hunter. I've been asked before if I'm ever going to be going to this particular line of mold kit. It's actually made by Bandai and as well as Tiny Orbit, as you can see there. And well, the question is, should I go into this one? At first, I find it very interesting. They have really cool character designs. Like this one, we have a wolf here with a sniper rifle. There's one, I think the Achilles. He's pretty much like a warrior, like a Spartan or some legionnaire. And otherwise, you also have a ninja, which is the girl one. I'm not quite sure on the name. And there's one with a mono eye, which is kind of interesting. And recently they've been producing a lot more, like more of the evil ones, like the Emperor. There was a Joker, and actually there's also a mecha, and the whole line is actually very interesting. It also comes with a game, which sadly I don't have much information about, but this line is very promising, as well as the add-on kits that comes with, which I will probably review some other time. But right now we're just gonna go ahead and give you my impression of the LBX Hunter. Alright, so just gonna quickly go over what I painted. I painted the shoulder armor, the red over here, the pretty much I use like a deep blue or midnight blue on the tips. I did paint a sliver of gold there, and this one I painted the white. I didn't mix my blue here because it's supposed to be this color here. It's hard to emulate that, especially I'm trying my luck to find the right one, but it's not that bad. It's not that far off. I painted this whole thing here. The lower part is all white, so I have to paint that. The midnight blue does kind of match this right here. This is the original color of the plastic, so that kind of works out for this one as well. And I probably still need to panel line this, but I might do that some other time. Oh, I did paint the tail as well. Yep, white is always the hardest one to paint, but I put a lot of coats in that, so it works out. So pretty much basic details. I almost forgot. There is a scar on his head right there. I just use copper. And I don't know if it's gonna show, but I'm gonna shine some light. As you can see, there's a red clear plastic on the eyes, and I just left it there. There's a sticker sheet, as you can see here, right there, but it's black with a red dot. And I mean, it's gonna only look on one side, and I think it's a lot better if I just leave it, clear for the eyes. Yeah, again, I already mentioned I've yet to panel line it, but right now it looks great as it is. In terms of articulation, you have your standard head articulation, really good. Then you have your shoulder, and you can rotate it without any problem. You can move up like so. This individual, you can actually take that off. You also painted that red over there, and you can twist it on this one. And there's a peg right there. or not peg, but joint. These joints are just two pieces, you know, sandwiched together. It's not, there's no poly cap, just plastic. There is a poly cap right on the wrist right there, and you can, you know, pretty much rotate. Sadly, this kit only comes with a, where's that hand? With the two, well, one set of hands. So you have this kind of like supporting hand when he's holding the rifle, or if you want to challenge someone. But then you also have the holding right hand, and that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if they give you more hands on the add-on kits. They do have those add-ons. I did buy a few, which I'll probably review eventually, but on this kit you're just getting this. Yep. For the waist, really good waist articulation. Then you have the tail, you know, you can rock back and forth. Spikes, they're there, you can remove them if you want to. Then you have the leg, which is very good articulation. You can move this part right here. You can actually remove this part right here and make him stand if you wanted to, make him taller. But I think it's a lot better if you have the spikes on. And this just goes in like that. Then you can also move the nails, or the claws. And interesting enough, this is white, but his hand is not. I guess it's kind of like a glove. Yep. And that's pretty much for articulation. Let's go look at the gun, or the rifle, if I can find it. There we go. So here's the rifle. Really nice details, quite long. And on this one I did, it's this stock color right here. It's in the middle. And I used metallic pewter to paint it to have that kind of like bluish. And I used some sort of gold here for, it's supposed to be yellow, but I like gold. And you know, it's a gun, it's metallic. I did paint the scope green. Yep, looks really nice. I like this sniper rifle. And when you put it in, you know, you have the stock supposed to rest on the shoulder. It doesn't really work well in this particular kit. Well, I mean, it does, but if you want to have him hold it, you can't. It's gonna be hindered. You can't extend this far enough to hold it. And there he goes. On the other hand, what they've shown on the box, it's gonna be holding like this, and that's kind of weird in my opinion. I mean, this is supposed to be for the shoulder. Another thing you'll find is this thing is circular, but if you look over there inside, it's actually circular, but there's a peg going backward. If there's another peg here, this will be stationary, but not for this case, so it will wobble, which might be, you know, good for if you want to switch it, but sometimes just wobble too much that, you know, I wish it's stationary. Alright, let's see, anything that other than that, that's pretty much it for the mold kit. It does come with this kind of like a game piece, which has different, you see the hands, the arm, you have the body, and the head, the weapon, leg. And actually these pieces are in the runners, which I've shown you already, which is quite interesting how that, you know, plays out, that, you know, it's part of the runners, you use it for reference, and you actually use that to create this game piece, which is pretty cool. And furthermore, again, going back to the box, if you flip this over, you're gonna have a game piece over here, and one of the diagrams here is right there. There's actually two of them, so there's just four. You combine them and you have a giant game piece, and I guess it's meant to be played with other, and you can move your game piece around. I wish I know how to play this. It'll be an awesome game, or at least know how to play this. And you know, maybe it's maybe a game of chance, but it's a cool concept and think about it. And maybe you can use your attack power, increase it. Seems like this one you're increasing your weapon by 200, or you're increasing your arm defense probably by 100. So that's pretty cool. And you know, this has a lot of potential, and I really like, again, the design of this guys, and hope to see it, you know, actually I hope to see the anime. I think they've shown some kind of promotional videos about this. There's an anime, I definitely want to watch that, and you know, it looks pretty cool. All right, I think that's about it. You know, it pretty much give you guys an overview of this particular kit. I did buy another one, the Odin, which is, you know, pretty cool. It can transform. So when you get into, you know, building that and painting it, I'll do a review on that one as well as the add-on kits. I did buy the weapon sets. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's pretty much for my review. And if you guys have any questions or, you know, suggestions, or pretty much anything, let me know and I'll get back to you. And as always, a size comparison, and as you can see, it's somewhere in between a super deform and a high grade. And yeah, there we go, that's it, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. So until then, this is Meads, thank you for watching.